morning, everyone. Good morning. Can I get everybody to turn on your camera for a short while, please? Thank you. All right, so today we are going to do the practice paper. Okay, so I hope everybody is feeling good today on a Saturday. All right, I hope you have nice programs planned out for yourself. Right, so let me share today's slides. Just a minute. Okay, yes, you should be able to see this. All right, so I am waiting. Okay, never mind. There's one person who is new to the class, but he hasn't joined in yet. Let me just take a look. Yeah, okay. Let me just call out the attendance because some of you rename yourself after that. Pershin is not here. Sherman still not here. Sherman. Okay, so we are waiting for 2 more, but we can start. All right. Now, so remember, in my lesson, if you don't understand anything, feel free to type into the chat. Don't suffer in silence. All right. So don't worry about giving the wrong answer in my class. All right. So this one is a member gets member promotion. Your parents shall receive the SMS. So please share the 88 tuition handphone number and your own referral code. All right. 4-digit referral code. So that if your friend or your family members wants to join the lesson, they got 25% off the first month. You also get 25% off your own next month. All right, so it's win-win situation. All right, and 88 tuition has tuition from primary 3, primary 4, primary 5, primary 6, set 1, set 2. Next year, we will have for set 3 as well. All right, let's start. Hang on, it's going backwards. Okay, now which one is biodiversity? This is quite simple, right? So biology is all about living things. All right, be it plants, animals, fungi, bacteria, they are all living things. All right, diversity comes from the word diverse, means that means there are variety. All right, there's many variety of things. All right, means many. All right, so it will be the variety of living things of life on Earth. That's quite simple. That's biodiversity. Okay, now which one does not contain a nucleus? All right, so for this, right, now I'm going to write here, no nucleus. If you talk about the blood, okay, so no nucleus, we have our, can you type into the chat, which part of the cell has no nucleus? Which cell in blood has no nucleus? Do y'all remember? Thank you. Bernardo, thank you, Georgine. Hang on, thank you, Javier. All right, so it's red blood cell. Other than red blood cell, which cell in the blood has no nucleus? Let's start with P. Which cell in the blood has no nucleus? In the blood. Okay, let me admit one more. All right, so what is the cell that starts with P in the blood? There is a Vincent that has just come in. Can you help me rename yourself, please? Are you Kashin? Let me see. Okay. Now, there's one person who just came in. Have you renamed yourself? Okay, let me just mark for Sherman first. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Okay. All right. Good job. Zeri is platelets. All right. So platelets are very important. If today I get injured, I must say thank you to my platelets. What does the platelets do? Can you type into the chat? What does platelets do? Help in blood. What? Starting with C. Yes. Good job, Javier. Good job, Zeri. All right. Blood clotting. All right. Platelets are like glue lah. All right, if you have a hole, if you have an injury, the platelets will all come together and like, you know, and basically stop the blood from flowing. It will make sure that the blood clots so that blood will not continue to flow. Now, these two cells, right, have no nucleus. Okay, let me admit. Okay. All right, welcome, Kershin. Welcome to secondary 2 class. I'm Miss Ivy. Kershin, for my class, if you have any question to ask, please feel free to type into the chat. All right, so welcome again. Okay, so this red blood cell platelets got no nucleus. All right, so skin cell has nucleus, nerve cell has no nucleus, and then we have xylem cell. All right, xylem cell has no nucleus. Okay, red blood cell, no nucleus. So the answer, all right, is 3 and 4. All right, any questions so far? Okay, so these are the cells with no nucleus. So we have red blood cell, we have platelets, we have the xylem or phloem. All right, so these are the sieve tube elements. Okay, and then we even have bacteria. All right, so bacteria has no nucleus as well. Okay, so if you want, you can put it here. All right, so no nucleus. Next, question 3. You have plant is immersed in a beaker of blue colored solution for 1 day. Then a section of the stem was then cut. Then the cross section of the stem was observed. Which one shows the correct observation? All right. So we all know that in primary school, do y'all remember WeFo? Do y'all have this memory aid in primary school? Yes or no? Can you type in the chat? Do you have this memory aid from PSLE WeFo? It means water carrying tubes inside. All right, some yes, some no. Okay, so water carrying tubes inside. Okay, so water carrying tubes inside, food carrying tubes outside. All right, now, however, in secondary school, right, you no longer learn it as water carrying tubes and food carrying tubes. Instead, you will learn it as phloem, xylem and phloem. So this part will be xylem. You need to know the word xylem, and this will be phloem. Then how do you remember? Do you see there's a letter O and a letter O? All right, so let me highlight it for you. So phloem, there's a letter O. Outside also got a letter O. All right, so phloem is outside. Xylem is inside. Inside means nearer to the center. All right, so for this, your blue solution, so this is your blue colored solution. So since it's a water, it will be stained blue. And blue is on the inside, so the answer is C. All right, so this is quite simple. Is everybody clear? So you see center is here, right? This is the stem. All right, the cross section of a stem. This is center of the stem. Nearer to the center of the stem, that's the water carrying tubes that carry water up, all right, or transport water up. All right, so these are the xylem. The blue color are the xylem. So let me write it for you. So this part is actually the xylem. All right, which is known as water carrying tubes in PSLE, but now you need to learn the word xylem and phloem. Okay. And then the one that is not colored, right? So it will be, maybe I do black. That one will be phloem. All right, which is the food carrying tubes. Okay, any questions so far? Okay, let's move on. Now, this one is just showing you a more cross section. Okay, so this is a cross section of a root, cross section of a stem, cross section of a leaf. Can you tell me, type in the chat, is root considered a cell or a tissue or an organ or a system? Can you type in the chat? Root and stem also and leaves. These three, root, stem, leaves, are they cells, tissue, organ, or system? Okay, good job, Javier. Good job, Zuojin. Good job, Fernando. All right. So we all have heart organs. You know, in human being, we have brain is an organ, heart is an organ, liver is an organ, kidney is an organ. All right. So we have different organs in our body. So the plant also has organs. All right. So let me write here. So this stem is an organ. Root is an organ in a plant. Leaf is an organ. Please know that. Okay, organs. Okay, so this is talking about cell, tissue, organ system. All right, it's a level of organization. So we have many cells make one tissue, many tissues make one organ, many organs make one system. All right. So xylem, which is a water carrying tube, transport two things. How to remember this? Just remember W and M. W inverted is a M. Either you write mineral or you write mineral salts. And you need to tell me transport from where to where. All right. So xylem will transport the water and minerals from roots to all other parts of the plant. Phloem will transport food. All right, food is made in the leaves. All right, food is made in the leaves. So transport from where to where? From leaves to all parts of the plant. So letter O with O. All right, so phloem is outside, xylem is inside. All right, so you can see xylem inside, phloem outside. Okay, the blue color is xylem because blue color is water. So this is a xylem inside, nearer to the center xylem. Phloem is the pink color one. Right, so this is a cross section of a leaf. All right, so you have xylem, and this is phloem. Okay, so just more pictures to show you. So root is an organ, stem is an organ, leaf is an organ. All right, so you have xylem, phloem. All right, xylem, phloem, and then xylem nearer to the center, phloem. So this is the root, this is stem, this is leaf. Three organs. All right, root, stem, leaves are organs. All right, which one is not a good example? This is quite simple, like common sense, right? Not a good example of a good hygiene. All right, of course, I must cook food thoroughly. I must put food that I'm not eating, I put in the fridge, right? So that, you know, it will not turn moldy, right? Okay, because mold will grow better in warm places. Then I'll use different knives to cut different types of food. When I mean different types of food, whether you're cutting raw food or are you cutting cooked food. So you use two different knives. Some families, they only have one knife. Then you must make sure you wash, after cutting raw food, you must wash the knife with soap and water. Soap will kill the bacteria, right? Okay, so question 4, which is then here say wash the fruits, the vegetables, wash the raw meat in the same container. This no. All right, so raw meat has bacteria. Then the bacteria will go into your fruits that you are eating. So this is not a good move. You get diarrhea. All right, question 5. Right, percentage of water, okay, in the milk. Okay, so milk is made out of sugar. Sugar is 6.5%. Fat is 3.5%. Protein 1.5%. Then here is 0.5%. All right, so the remaining will be water, right? So I add up these 4 numbers. All right, I add up. Then I take 100% minus that. So that is D. So quite simple, right? Because in milk, you have water. In milk, you have sugar. In milk, you have fat. In milk, you have proteins. In milk, you have vitamins and minerals. But of course, the rest is water lah. Okay, so water will be present in more amount. Okay. Question 6. Now, question 6 is a very interesting question. Now, first of all, I must test you. Can you tell me in all human cells are except the set cells. Okay, except the set cells. Set cells refer to sperm cell, and egg cell. All right. So can you tell me all human cells, how many chromosomes do we have? Can you type into the chat, please? See whether you remember. Thank you, Bernardo. Thank you, Zuojin. How many chromosomes? Javier, add 4 more. Javier, add 4 more. Good try. Jocelyn, your memory is fantastic. Right, the rest, test your memory. Don't worry if you give me the wrong answer. Good job, Zeri. Good job. Sherman, yeah, I'm not asking for answer. Sherman, I'm asking you, all human cells have how many chromosomes? All right, try again, Sherman. Javier, good job. All right, so all human cells have how many chromosomes? Kershin, good try, but you need much more than that. No worries about giving wrong answer. Okay, I give you a clue. You go and do your 2 times table, but you skip the first number. Don't worry, Nicole. If you forget, just type I forgot. All right, I'm not sure. I made a wild guess. You do your 2 times table. 2 times table is 2, 4, 6, 8, right? 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, but then you don't want the first number. So 46. All right, 46 chromosomes.